Obviously, we know Friday is probably the best day of the week, but enough about that. I am so excited right now to chat with our friend and our first guest, Victoria Holman. How are you?
Hello, I'm great. How are y'all?
Good. Obviously, we know you, TV star,
Thank you.
Hee Haw, the whole thing, which we're going to dive into in a second, but I am obsessed with your story as a music junkie myself. Music, stardom, mystery, a lost album. Tell us all of the things, please.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you want to hear about the album first before
Sure,
Hee Haw?
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, way back in 1982, I was one of Buck Owens' Buckaroos. I sang with his band. I was also on Hee Haw, but that's another story.
Right.
So one morning he called and said he wanted to cut an album on me. Yay, right?
Yeah.
Yay. So we did. We went and we worked. Actually, 81, 82, and part of 83. It was 10-song albums. And back then we didn't have the internet. We couldn't zap songs back and forth.
Right.
So every time I lived in Los Angeles, I had to go to Bakersfield to hear songs, and it was, you know, it's a much longer process. But we finally got it finished, mastered. We loved it. And we let it fall through the cracks. I was getting a divorce, and when you have an artist who is not focused on the project, obviously, you need to kind of take a little time. We took a little time, and then we took too much time and never released the album. So, in 2006, when Buck died, all of a sudden I thought about this album, and oh, his legend had grown. It magnified with the years and with his death and all that. So I called Jim Shaw, who was the co-producer and one of the Buckaroos and the head of Buck Owens Productions now, and said, hey, Jim, remember that record we cut on me in 1982? And he was like, I guess I do. I wrote 4 of the songs, you know. So I said, well, don't you think the time has come that we should release that now? And he said, yes. Let me find the masters and we'll do it. But the story's not over yet.
The lost album continues.
The lost album. Yes. He could not find the masters.
Yeah.
We looked everywhere. We looked everywhere. There, here, everywhere. For years, we looked for those masters. Never found them. Then, one day, I had moved to Birmingham. I told you, hey, Birmingham, I've moved home to Birmingham from Nashville. And I got a message. I had written a book. I was an Authors Guild member and got a message from them that this random guy, Joe Ornelas, hello Joe, I didn't know his name or anything, well, he was looking for me. Could they forward his email? They did. And he said he had found an album of mine in Los Angeles. Wait a minute, we're still not there yet. Album in Los Angeles. And at a yard sale, and would I like to buy it from him? He was a record collector. Okay. You know how those guys are. We're doing record store day tomorrow.
Which is very exciting.
They're crazy. They love their records. So I thought, well, I only did one album that was ever released. That was an old one from way back when I lived in Birmingham. But I'd like to have a copy.
And he wants you to buy your own album. You're like, wait a minute.
Well, no. I mean, because I only had one copy of the one I did in Birmingham. So I was like, yeah, I'd love to have it. I said, but what album is it? And he said, let me send you the list of songs that are on it. Like, okay. When I started reading the list of songs, I literally started shrieking, screaming, whatever you want to call it. Ah, thank the Lord, because this is a miracle. It was the lost Buck Owens album.
Wow.
But now I'm like, wait a minute. That album was never released. So how could he have a copy of the album? This is suspicious. What it turned out to be was an acetate. Now, as a record guy, you may know what an acetate is. Most people don't. So I'm going to tell you, it's used in the process of mastering an album sometimes. It's an old thing. They're very fragile. They look like albums. They're black, discs, but they're really not. They're not made to be listened to more than 3 or 4 times. Fragile. They're breakable. They're scratchable. They're awful. Right. That's what it was. So Buck Owens apparently had made an acetate, maybe one.
Okay.
And he found it at the yard sale. He sent it to me. Now it's gone from Los Angeles to Birmingham. And there it was, this acetate. Well, now what do I do with it? Well, to make a long story short, I know we don't have all day, I ended up along with Jim Shaw, and he got back in the picture. We found Omnivore Recordings, who is a multi Grammy winning label out in Los Angeles, and they wanted to sign me to a contract for this album, and it is now being released finally after 41 years that this was lost. So here it is.
Found at a yard sale.
Yeah, found at a yard sale.
So incredible. I want to talk about your history here. You got a record deal at age 6. You opened up for Bob Hope, and then you had a chance run-in is how you met Buck Owens.
That's right.
What was that? What was the chance
you had? Which one? Which part?
What was the chance run-in? How did you meet Buck Owens?
Okay. I had a manager in Los Angeles that Bob Hope got for me, actually, and he was a great manager. He booked the Orange show, which we used to have back when you children weren't born yet. There used to be these big grandstand shows at fairs. There were huge fairs with grandstand shows. One Sunday, Buck Owens, this is making a long story short, was playing this grandstand show called the Orange Fair in San Bernardino, California. My manager booked the acts for that fair. So I rode with him. I didn't know it was going to be Buck Owens. In fact, he apologized. He said, you would have enjoyed the other acts this week more because I know you're not into country music, and the act today is Buck Owens, the headliner. So I was like, well, that's okay. Back in Birmingham, Alabama, growing up, Buck Owens was pop, on the pop radio.
Yeah.
So there we were, and I didn't care anyway because all I wanted to do at my very young age at the time was ride the roller coaster. So we went in, they were having a matinee, they were having an evening performance. This is a Sunday. My manager gave me a big roll of tickets. So I ran out to the Midway and he said, you got to be back before the second show starts because we're heading back to LA. I was like, okay. So I went out, rode the roller coaster like any kid would do. Was running back in because I was afraid I was late and my manager was going to be mad at me. And all of a sudden, bam, I ran into this man that felt like a building.
Like physically ran into him.
Physically ran into him. And I looked up, and it was Buck Owens. I was like, oh, great, I've run into the star. So I backed up. My manager ran over beside me and said, hey, Buck. He knew Buck. He said, hey, Buck. And Buck's manager, Jack McFadden, was standing there. Hey, Jack. He said, hey, this is Vicki Holman, and she is a great country singer. You need a girl in your show. Typical manager.
Right.
And I'm kind of looking at him because I was a singer, but I was not a country singer.
Like, this is happening.
And I'm like, what? A country singer. I didn't even know what was happening because it didn't make any sense to me. Buck said, well, I do need a girl in the show. He said, Jack, let's take her back here in one of the dressing rooms, get Don with his guitar, and listen to her, see how she sounds. I still didn't understand that I was singing anything. So we all went in a dressing room. They sat down. Buck, I remember he had his hand draped over the red, white, and blue guitar, which I now have. And here came the other guitarists. They all sat down, and Buck said, Don, this is Vicki Holman. She's going to sing for us. And I thought, I am? What?
You're like, I guess I am?
Well, I didn't, at that point, still didn't quite guess I am. Then he said, well, what you going to sing for us? And I thought, I guess I'm supposed to sing a country song. I couldn't think of a single country song that I knew all the words to, but somehow a little angel on my shoulder spoke through me, and I said, help me make it through the night, key of A. Ooh. They played, I sang, then he said, come out on stage and sing it with us. Woo! There are like 5,000 people there. So I said, okay. And I did. I did. I got a standing ovation. Then he said, they want you to sing another one. I'm like, oh no, I don't know.
I don't know the words.
So I said, when will I be loved, which was pop country. I sang it. He let me get off the stage. And when he came off, I was standing there and we shook hands and he said, thank you very much, we'll be in touch, and left. And my manager was like, that didn't sound like a job offer, so don't get excited.
I want to talk about the album real quick, okay?
Because we're running out of time.
No, this is exciting. This is an important project.
He called me the next day.
With Record Store Day being tomorrow, which is very exciting, you best believe I'm going to be at Grimey's at 10 a.m. I love that. Rumor has it that this also has 3 bonus cuts, so it's like a lost album, but also new stuff, right?
Well, it's kind of new stuff. I recorded those 3 demos in 1980 before I even cut the stuff.
But this is the first time you can get those 3.
First time. This is it's all brand new.
Okay.
It's all brand new. This has never been released.
But look at the seriousness on this face. Sassy.
And show the back. Nobody's seen
I
back.
like
that.
I really like this back. Oh my.
Taking
notes. You are a queen. Congratulations. This is so exciting.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Big fan. Big fan.
Thank you for being here. Victoria Holman. Ooh, you got to meet her. She's going to be at The Great Escape this Saturday for Record Store Day. She will be there at noon, so be sure to stop by and say hello. She is so lovely.